Hey guys, Dr. Josh Jagoda here, and today we are going to cover something really new, and that's something that is buzzing in the health and fitness world, and that is floating. And to help discuss this information, I'm here with Amir from True Rest Float Spa located in Hillcrest, San Diego, who has been in this business for about 8 to 10 years now. So he is the expert in the field. So Amir, I'm going to turn this over to you. What is floating and what kind of person would float?
Everybody. So bottom line, everybody's going to float literally on the surface of the water here. So flotation therapy is also known as sensory deprivation or REST in our name, True Rest.
Okay.
It's an acronym for Reduced Environmental Stimulus Therapy.
See, I didn't even know that.
And there you go, you learn something new every day.
Cool.
So the rest is really true rest that we need, both mentally with stress and physically with pain and just the wear and tear that takes a toll on our bodies.
So we're talking about sensory deprivation. So somebody gets in this tank and they're just sitting here the whole time?
Yeah, for the most part. So this tank here is just like a hot tub. It's about the size of a queen size bed, 7 feet long, 5 feet wide.
Okay.
And you're renting the space for an hour. And really the idea is to shut it all off, let it all go. Starting from the beginning, there's 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt dissolved into just
1,000 pounds?
1,000 pounds of Epsom salt.
So on top of this and the water, that's a ton of weight.
Yeah, before we start, the salt's about this tall. It's about a mountain of salt, and we dissolve it down to just 10 inches of water, so not very much at all. The water's also skin temperature, so it's 93 degrees.
93. So nobody should be cold. Everybody should be really salty.
Yeah, it's pretty cozy in there.
How much salt content is in here?
It's 30%, 1,000 pounds dissolved into about 180 gallons. It's a 30% salt solution.
And the Dead Sea, you said, is what, 18?
18, yeah.
So if you see people floating in the Dead Sea,
Exactly.
this is
about twice as buoyant.
Twice as buoyant.
The ocean's 3% salt, and some people like to just lay back and enjoy floating there, but it's not nearly enough to support you. Like you said, Dead Sea's 18. It's enough to support you. You can read a magazine on the water. At 30%, it's so supportive that you could fall asleep. Your neck and your spine are fully supported.
Wow.
So there are no pressure points. It kind of feels like you're just floating on a cloud.
So that being said, we know some of those benefits. What are other benefits other than the sensory deprivation, and what are some of the other benefits other than just being completely supported, like weightless, essentially?
Absolutely. There's an incredible amount of benefits. For those interested, check out TrueRest.com. But I think with your line of work, focusing more on the physical side,
Cool.
We're going to reduce swelling first and foremost. Just because of taking an hour without gravity, without pressure points on us, relaxing.
And you get some of that salt to kind of dissolve into your skin a little bit, help with the skin health and things like that.
Exactly. Magnesium sulfate, Epsom salts.
Yeah.
For thousands of years, people have been doing Epsom salt baths at home for joint pain.
I still recommend it to this day.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is like an Epsom salt bath on steroids, 1,000 pounds. So again, reducing swelling, reducing muscle tension, muscle pain, simply through deep relaxation.
Awesome.
Our bodies know how to relax. This is an environment that kind of allows that to happen.
That is awesome. And as a result, you said it's like the size of a queen size bed. There's going to be people out there who are, I guess you could say, a little hesitant to jump inside a pod and close this lid. What are you going to say to these people who are claustrophobic or scared to hop in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's like a beetle. Like it's like if you guys probably can't see this, but this is literally like I had a Volkswagen Beetle once. And the newer one, not the old one. But this is like the size, if not bigger than it.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. So a few things. If you're claustrophobic, I'd say come and take a look. When you see it in person for the first time, that goes away from most people that claim to be claustrophobic. It's pretty big. A queen size bed. But most importantly, you're in total control. So this door, you can leave it open the whole time.
It doesn't lock.
It doesn't, there's no lock or latch. I can't even show you on video. There are springs that, go ahead and take a couple fingers there. Literally one finger push up, not even. It's going to do all the work for you. So really, there's no way of getting stuck in there. There's no lock or latch. And if you'd like to, you can float with the door open the whole time.
And there's LED lights and some music in there as well.
Absolutely. So you've got the control of lights, you've got the control of music. Some people don't want that full nothingness experience. The idea with reduced environmental stimulus therapy is no gravity, no light, and no sounds.
No cell phones.
No cell phones, no families, no jobs, all that stuff. Just unplug.
Awesome. So the final thing that I'd like to discuss is those people who are probably like, hey, I'm getting in there, the next person's getting in there, the next person's getting in there. Somebody out there is going to be, hey, how's this thing sanitizing itself? What are you guys doing to make sure this thing is clean for the next user?
Between each and every floater, this water is filtered 4 to 5 times through a state-of-the-art filtration system. So much like a public hot tub or a public pool, those things are filtered constantly, 24/7, with people in them even, they're filtered. Here, we can't be filtering while people are floating. It happens in between. So as soon as you hop out and you get in the shower, the filter kicks on. The water's going to pass through the filter 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
It's going through a 5-micron filter, which is 1/20th the size of a human hair. And
So small, way smaller than the
way
human.
small. It's going to filter
So
out.
if I drop a hair in there, guys,
It's
we're
gone.
good. We're good.
Absolutely.
So if you're freaking out about that, there's not going to be a hair in here.
And on top of that, we're starting with 30% salt solution. So it's so salty, it's inherently sterile. There's no algae or bacteria that can grow in 30% salt water.
Yeah, well, nothing grows in the Dead Sea. That's why they call it the
Call
Dead
it Dead
Sea.
Sea,
And
exactly.
this is twice as much.
It's twice as dead, right?
Yeah, twice dead.
So, and it's also getting hit with UV and ozone filtration. So not only is it going through an actual cartridge filter, but it's being disinfected with UV and ozone.
Wow. And on top of that, you guys have showers. You make people shower beforehand.
Yeah, people shower before and after.
They shower, they rinse, they go in this crazy filtration, super dead type environment to get their benefit, and you know that shouldn't be an issue. And
Yeah.
I'm assuming that nobody's complained about that. You know,
Never.
in 8 to 10 years of
Yeah,
doing the
yeah.
business. So. All right, guys. Hopefully that gives you guys a little bit of insight about what True Rest Float Spa is about, what they do, and how you guys can benefit. Again, this is Amir from True Rest Float Spa, located in Hillcrest, San Diego. Check them out. Thanks for stopping by, and don't forget to watch the end of this video because I'm going to give my own testimonial and what it was like, my experience here at True Rest. All right. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Alright guys, so I just finished my first float therapy session, and first things first, I'm going to talk about the spa. It is a spa, so if you're looking for something a little bit more, you know, relaxing, upscale, clean, things like that, this place is definitely that. There are showers. There's some things that they didn't tell me about, like, you know, they have earplugs and stuff like that, but they go through a whole briefing with me beforehand to let me know kind of what's going on. I think that's the filter kicking on there, but so there is a whole bunch of things that, you know, they set you through this whole little protocol, but the experience itself, you know, they have some music, it fades out, and then you go into the sensory deprivation mode, which is really, actually, I thought it was a lot more relaxing than you'd expect. And as a result, when I was in here, you know, it was really dark. I chose not to have the LED light on, and unbelievable. Like, so first what happens is, you know, you think it's all fun, and then after that you start experimenting with like that weightlessness feeling, and then after the weightlessness feeling you literally are floating, and it doesn't necessarily feel like you're floating in water, you just experience weightlessness. And I felt my muscles kind of relax, and then now that I kind of got out of the shower and re-rinsed again, and I'm feeling pretty good, and I feel really relieved. And so it was really an amazing experience, and something that I can see how it would help anybody with sprains or strains or stress, or maybe like an afternoon or, you know, nap, or somebody who really has been working really hard and really just needs this decompression therapy, both from in a physiological state or a mental state. I can just see how this would benefit somebody. So I would highly recommend not only flow therapy, but this particular spa is amazing, and it really does provide that sense of individuality and that clean environment, and really just kind of like you are renting this space, and this space is yours, and they make you feel like that. So great experience. Don't forget to check them out. Again, they're located in Hillcrest, San Diego, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. What a great experience this was. Highly recommend. Definitely check it out. Bye guys. I'll see you guys next week.